What's up, guys? Welcome back to Building Success, my podcast and YouTube channel. And today I wanted to talk about knowing your niche in the construction industry. So, as a general contractor, you can obviously build anything you want. You can build a building, houses, commercial, different types of projects. You can build bridges, roads, whatever you guys are into, you can definitely do it. Now, the difference is when you're building luxury houses, your guys are not going to be the same type of guys you're going to use as when you're building big, development projects. So if you're doing a big project of like 600 cookie cutter houses, those guys are not going to be the same guys you're going to use on a luxury house. And the reason is very simple. Is because these guys are not going to be able to do the same quality work that they're doing on these 500 houses for a luxury house. I've seen it myself when I hire guys that are used to building in projects that are, big, and then I put them in a luxury project. They're trying to rush, they're trying to do things fast, and they're not paying attention to detail. So you as a general contractor or as a subcontractor is going to suffer because you're hiring these different type of guys. So that's why it's important for you to identify your niche and make sure that you stick to it. Obviously, in the beginning, you're going to try to get as much work as possible, but if your guys are used to building projects and just going fast, it's going to be very hard for you to train them to now pay more attention to detail because that's all they've been doing. It's not going to be the same, when they're trying to slow down and do a perfect job because that's not what they're used to. And the same thing happens on the other side around. Trying to train guys that do luxury houses to be doing big projects, they got to rush them. And these guys are not used to going fast. They're used to taking their time, making sure the work is done correctly, making sure that, they're paying attention to detail. And when you're doing big projects, there's no time to pay attention to detail. It's go in and out. Your money is very thin margins, so you gotta do everything as fast as possible. The same thing when you're doing buildings. You're going floor to floor to floor. These guys are rushing. It's not the same as, when you're doing luxury construction. So a lot of people don't understand this until you get into that situation. And I'm talking from experience. This happened to me with my guys. You have to train them. It's going to be expensive because they're going to make mistakes. And then you're going to have to repair those mistakes. And, you're going to have to come out of pocket to fix that. So that's why I suggest sticking to your niche, identifying it as soon as possible. And, hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Now, when you're doing commercial projects, it's also a little bit different than doing luxury houses because commercial takes a lot more time and a lot more codes. Most of these guys that just do residential, they don't know all the commercial codes. So it's up to you as a contractor, as a subcontractor, to know these different codes. Especially for like handicap, fire, egress, all these different codes. You're gonna need to know them because it's very important when you're doing commercial spaces. But if you guys have any questions, please send me a message. Thank you for tuning in. Take care and have a great day.